Alright, hey there again. So, a lot of things have changed since I did my last video, and I am currently in the process of weighing the pros and cons of where I want to spend my time. I have changed the UI for the web editor into something a lot nicer in my opinion, especially when you load an image onto it. So I load an image here. Let's just say I load this one, and we wait for it to load after I can get it out of the library. The UI for the image looks a lot nicer, and it's just easier to focus on the editing you're actually doing. So I click cancel. This is what it looks like now. You can zoom in and look at stuff still. But I've made the UI look a lot nicer. And then for the library tab, I didn't show it in the last video because it was broken. I fixed it now. And this is just a place for you to store all of your projects and stuff like that, and then load them when you want to. But as for the idea I was mentioning, I have something new that I was working on. This is a C++ style with a UI framework. I don't remember the name right now because I'm literally just learning about this stuff. I will have a little more information later, but I was able to make this as just a trial run basically in anti-gravity with some just basic tests for image editing. So you can load an image. Let's load this image here just for testing purposes, and adjust the brightness and the contrast, plus along with the saturation and stuff like that. And it all works in real time, and it uses OpenGL as the graphics API. So I am at this point using anti-gravity to combine all of the knowledge from this site that I have and then all of the code that I have for it into a research folder, and then I'm going to see if I can kind of start the process of converting this amazing site that I have into a native style C++ app that you can install and run locally with no external dependencies or anything like that. And it will also have access to any folders that you give it, so it can store projects there instead of storing them in like browser local storage or hogging your RAM and that kind of thing. I'm going to continue to maintain this and hopefully update both the C++ program and the site as I continue along, but this is something that I think has sort of reached its limit of what I can realistically do in the container of a web browser or even an Electron shell, since performance with this kind of thing is just not on par with where I want it to be for pursuing a larger scale application. And it's definitely very, very complex at this point for something browser based to just be built in like 6 months, and even though I've put a lot of time into this, I think that basically I'm going to get this site to where I want it to be and just kind of leave it for a time and focus on the actual native style editor for the time being. And after I fix the bugs on here, then we can look into that farther. But this is just like an update of where I am, and hopefully I will be able to get something like this running with a lot more features after the research phase is complete, and I can hopefully give you guys access to some test executable files. I will be putting those in my Discord server. If you want to join the Discord server, it's down in the description, and I would be really grateful for that, because I'm looking for people to test this out and give feedback and anything they care about or anything they want me to update or change about the website, because the website still will get updates, and if I have ideas, I'll test them on here first and continue to update this, because not everyone is going to want to install a desktop app, so thank you for watching, and I hope this is exciting as always.